Alright, so it's what, day 8?
Eight. Lucky number 8.
Ah, man. So how's your stuff?
My arms are fine. I have some questions about your arms.
Right.
Your arms have seen a lot of action today.
Yes, yes, I certainly
First, you
have.
had blood test.
Yeah, man, the blood test was so ridiculous.
What all went down? Yeah.
Well, alright, so I know some stuff, and just, I had to get just a blood lab done. It was at 10 a.m., right?
Mm-hmm.
And it was downtown.
It was fasting, so you
Yeah,
weren't allowed to
right.
eat anything
I couldn't eat my breakfast.
since midnight last night. Yeah.
And then, and then I got there, and I couldn't. I just could find the vein, so I also got it poked. I in the one arm, and then in the other, and then in my hand, and then they found it. It's man, I only signed up. Just for the one, not the.
Yeah, and even then, it was like 5 vials they had to do.
Yeah, it's like 5.
Thankfully, once they got the good stick, it all worked. But man, that was absolute murder. I felt so bad for you.
Yeah.
The people were nice, but 3 sticks is 3 sticks.
Yeah, jeez.
It was, and you don't know this because you wisely were not watching, but I was watching, and yeah, it was. They were like moving the needle around and stuff.
I didn't even.
It's excruciating to watch. I mean, it's such a fine needle, you maybe can't detect it.
Yeah.
But so that was the first great trial that your arms had to go through today.
And then boxing.
Boxing. How did that go?
Now it's exhausting, man. It's just like, it's just a constant stuff. It's like,
What was it like? Because I wasn't back there. I was waiting in the parent corral out front. So I didn't
well,
really get to see what happened.
apart out from the warm up stuff. Those were hard enough, but
You said it was like squats and stuff, and
yeah, like the warm ups were so ridiculously hard. But as far as on the boxing, let's see. So a lot of it, I was like, the stance stuff. It's I'm not. I just go wide stance, and your shoulder. I just at the front,
Right.
and so so you're not like. I just all flash exposed,
right. You want to make as thin a profile as you can,
Yeah,
so that your
yeah.
opponent has less to hit.
Yeah, and the arm pros, which is just 2 fists. I'm over the face, kinda.
Got to protect your face.
Yeah, exactly. And then we learned about just the punch types, which so a jab is a straight punch from the forward arm, because you're at a slant, and so
Yeah.
whichever arm is the forward one, that's a jab,
Yeah.
and then across is from just the back one, and then the left hook, which is like it's self-explanatory. It's like
Sure.
it's just a hook, a type thing, and the right hook, and then left and right, with the uppercuts. Yeah, those are hard, man. The punching bag is like it's just like a flat thing, so it doesn't quite work. To do, I just like a plain one, and you have to kind of, I just put it on an angle.
Sure. I remember reading something. I used to read about boxing. I've never been a huge boxing fan, but I've enjoyed reading about it. And remember reading something that said that the jab is the only entirely artificial punch. So like everything else, like an uppercut or a hook, you might, if you were in the course of a fight, like if you ended up in an argument or something, like a bar fight or something like that, those are punches you might throw just kind of naturally, just because of the way the human body is put together.
Yeah.
Right? It said the jab is entirely a construction of boxing.
Yeah, it's like
It's a very
it's like-
unnatural.
You don't just like straight arm, you don't just.
I know that you have to be. That's part of the reason they wrap your hands. Is you have to be really careful because of
Yes.
the force. The shock goes right up your arm.
Yes, yes, it does.
So now a couple hours after having completed it, are there particular places that
Legs.
you're really feeling it?
Legs.
Oh, your legs.
Yeah, yeah. I
I
mean,
would expect maybe shoulders or elbows or something.
well, no. The instructors, how they explained it. It's basically like, I mean, the legs. I like the motor kind of because
Sure.
I mean, I know the punches. They are, very important. If you don't have a good stance, and if you don't,
Right.
just twist your legs. Just reach punch, and then you'll fall and.
Yeah. And you kind of have to stay moving all the time.
Right. Yeah.
Like you're not always punching, but you're always moving.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah. Exactly.
Were you working on bags?
Yeah. We did. Some shadow boxing first, and then the bags.
I see. Wow.
Yeah, it was unreal, man.
That's a lot of new information. So, do you think you're gonna go back next week?
I think I will. Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, I'm sore, but it's just a good sore, you know.
I would take some ibuprofen before you go to bed.
Yes, absolutely. And I just at the halfway mark, I was on break.
Mm-hmm.
I just get rest and some, water, and and I walked and it was I can't do this.
Yeah.
I don't have any bones in my legs
sorry,
now.
I'm sure.
They're all gone now.
Do you have any sense yet of the other people in your class, or are you all just kind of listening and taking the information? I don't know.
Let's see. There's
I don't know how much interaction there really is at this point.
including me, there's 5 folks, and two others are also new.
Okay. That's helpful.
Yeah,
it is. Are you guys mostly around the same age, do you think?
It's it's in a gym, so it's kind of hard to look.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah. What are you gonna do?
you're so focused.
Sure.
On just your own stuff, but it looks to be teens, possibly preteens.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I know I don't know. Mom told you this. The lady who owns the gym has a kid that goes to your school.
Oh wow, weird.
Yeah. Maybe you can. You see them in the hall, you can punch each other. So. It'll be like code.
Yeah, that sounds great, man. I'm gonna start a fight as soon as things get back to the new normal.
You should do that. So what else is going on?
Let's see. Oh. At the drive there, that was the first time on a while, as I've heard, I just had the radio, straight.
Me too, yeah.
It's an odd experience. It's hey, Chicago, what? We're gonna pay you $2,000. Oh my god, I can't believe it. And it's all these odd, sound clips,
That's the thing about radio is that radio has to it has to be very immediate. So it has to do a couple things. It has to make you feel like the party's going on, like they
inside of my car.
They have to be everything. They can't just play music. They have to be the music and the person playing the music, and they have
the traffic report. And
but they do these things where it sort of creates. They sort of stage a version of who's listening to them. Like you said, there's recordings of people on the phone. There's recordings of people reacting to music and things like that. They're sort of. It's like stagecraft in a way. They're sort of It's this whole theater where they have to be everything. They have to be the music and the reaction and the contest and all that, and they have to. There's no future in radio. There's no there might be future, but there's no past in radio. Everything is really immediate.
Yeah, right, exactly.
Don't leave. It's happening right now.
No, it's right here,
if you
right
turn
now.
the dial, you're gonna miss. They're always talking about what they're doing and what they're gonna do. It's don't leave.
Hey, Chicago, I just took a piss.
Yeah, or revolting thing is like last night James Corden asked Chrissy Teigen, "Where's the weirdest place you and John Legend have had sex?"
It's like, I don't want to hear about John Legend.
We'll tell you
sex
after
life.
this. And they're like, "We'll tell you after these commercials."
It's like clickbait. It's
It's exactly what it is. It's real world clickbait.
Honestly, you can't skip.
It's like don't turn that dial.
You can't skip it though.
You can't skip it because you don't want to miss finding out about Chrissy Teigen and John Legend.
And their sex life, which is a great thing overall,
Did I tell you about John Legend at the liquor store?
What? No.
There used to be this liquor store downtown that had, in the window, they had, along with all the other promotional posters, because anytime there's a liquor store, they always have posters that the alcohol companies send them advertising things.
Yeah.
But apart from that, they had I don't know why, they had a full life-size cutout of John Legend. And I always like the idea of going and like getting drunk and like confiding in the John Legend cutout.
Yeah.
John, you understand me.
I've always liked you.
You don't like about you, John. You're a good listener.
I don't care what anyone else says about your music career.
But yeah. So the radio is they're sort of copying the internet in that way.
Right. Yeah. That's.
But
It's odd to think about, but yeah.
So not having listened to radio in a while, what do you think of the state of pop here in late March 2021?
Bad.
Not optimistic?
I mean, we got the Biebs, we got...
That's true. I thought it was funny how...
we got Justin Bieber,
When Justin Bieber was saying, like, hey, Chicago's just... When he said his own name, he sounded like people who make fun of Justin Bieber.
Yes, he was like, hey, it's Justin Bieber.
It's Justin Bieber.
Bieber.
And he said it like that. He said it in the manner of people who were making fun of Justin Bieber. Maybe he was doing some kind of postmodern thing, but I kind of don't. I kind of don't think so.
I don't think he's that hip,
He doesn't strike me as a post anything guy.
No.
But and we actually in the manner of radio, we actually heard relatively few songs. There was a lot of chatter.
Yeah, it's just like...
A lot of chatter
and
like advertising what's coming up and contests.
I don't think so, yeah. But we got some listeners. They won some money. Oh my god. Okay, here's the advertisements. An hour of no commercial music.
I like how blasé all the people they gave money to were like, wow, I just got $1,400. So like, no,
wow, we just got
except for the lady screaming at the end. None of them sounded terribly excited.
Oh my god, I just got $1,400.
I think folks are hurting. I think $1,400 is probably not what it used to be. But
yeah, it's like great.
What was the best thing you heard on the radio today?
That's a hard one.
What do we hear? We heard that when we turned on the radio, it was Alessia Cara's Here, which still sounds good.
Yes,
all these years later.
Yes, it very much does.
And then there was we did hear a Justin Bieber thing.
Biebs.
There was that Daya thing. Daya.
Right. Yeah.
The Pop Smoke. What's the deal with that? Was it Rit Momney? Is that for real? Is that a real person?
And it's not like
it's a fake name, but
it's a fake name. But yes, I believe so.
Yeah,
and actually,
it's a cover.
Yeah, that a girl, to put your records on song.
Yeah. Corinne Bailey Ray.
Huh?
The woman who originally sang
yes.
it is a woman named Corinne Bailey Ray.
Yeah. Let's see. Did we hear anything else?
It was very few.
Oh. The baby.
The baby.
The baby.
The baby.
The baby.
Did I say Pop Smoke already?
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's a song.
Well.
And I had him.
It was actually Dua Lipa with The Baby.
The baby.
Did you know that Dua Lipa went to the same school?
Let's go.
Dua Lipa went to the same school as Milo on the corner.
Dang.
In Serbia or maybe
what?
Sarajevo? No, Yugoslavia. I can't remember, but yeah.
Dude, that's so weird.
Like Serbia or something. Yeah. I guess it's a small country. I don't know, but they went to the same high school. And part of me wants to ask him about it, but I'm 99% certain that if I asked someone like, "Oh, Milo, I heard that you went to the same school as Dua Lipa," I feel like he would say, "Hey, she went to my school."
That guy's the best.
Just seems like that kind of guy. But yeah. So, what was the best thing you heard out of all that? I realize it's relative. I'm not saying
Yeah.
Maybe you didn't like any of them, but like, what was the least offensive?
As far as like the pleasing stuff, I think Here was good. I mean,
He was good.
it always sounds good,
It does, yeah. Yeah, I like that. I like the Dea song.
Yeah, for sure.
There was an interesting sound, like sonically, the Justin Bieber song. But it kind of drove me batty though, because you wouldn't necessarily know this, but there's a sound in there that sounds just like when you have the hazard lights on in your car.
I think I actually heard that.
It makes this little clicking noise. And his song has something like that in that it's very much like it. Which it's as the person driving at the time, it's easily the most aggravating song I've heard since there was a Post Malone song a few years ago, I think called Psycho.
Yeah.
And it had sirens in it. And they sound like real world sirens. And when you're driving, the last thing you want is to hear sirens. So.
Yeah, but the Bruno Mars song. I don't know how that guy is still around.
Mars. Jeez, that was.
How does he still have a career? Who listens to this man?
I wanted to take some penicillin after that shit. That sounded horrible.
It's like, I don't know. Like, I guess he has like, just an okay voice. It's just that like, he's not a very convincing other thing that like, just that like. He tries to be like he's not this like super seductive, like it just.
Yeah, I guess the thing is that we were talking earlier about the nature of radio, and that radio needs all different kinds of players. They need the A grade stuff that you're happy to hear when it comes on. They need the crummy bottom of the barrel stuff that you listen to just because it's so bad and you like to make fun of it all.
Yeah.
But they also need a big slice of stuff in the middle.
Right, yeah, it's like,
that's where your Bruno Marses, your Maroon 5s, people need to fill in that middle space, so.
There was, the Glass Animals song?
That was really good.
Yes,
I liked that. It was sort of intense and 80s sounding.
Right, yeah, for sure.
What did it sound like? That guy's voice, I thought it sounded like somebody. Speaking of, we were just talking about Maroon 5. He sounded like a slightly,
Maroon 5.
He sounded like the guy in the Glass Animal sounded like a slightly seedier Adam Levine. I'm not mad at it though. It sounded good.
Yeah, for sure. The little dog is not here with us.
She is. She's behind you.
Oh God.
See, that's how she gets you. That's how she gets you. She's like Jaws. Or not like Jaws. She's like what's his name? Like Michael Myers in Halloween. You never see him running. Right, yeah. You never see him, moving. People just turn around and he's there.
And that's how it is.
And how Darla is. It's true. It's just like life. The Halloween movies are just like life.
On that deep note, I believe it's time to sign off. It's super late here, Yes. Alright. Enough for well, folks.